Good morning. This is cause number 2020-31810 in the interest of Nicholas and Nathaniel Lewis. All parties, please raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
Devni Garcia, and I'm the mother of the children.
All right. And representing Ms. Garcia?
My name is Robert Medina, Your Honor, Custodial Parents Council.
Okay. And sir, your name and your
Santana,
relationship?
Santana Lewis, I'm the father.
Okay. And for the state?
Sade Parker, Your Honor.
All right. What are we doing today, Ms. Parker? We've got an original petition and a SAPSR.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Lewis will be accepting service. He's signed an appearance form and has been given a copy of the petition.
Okay, Mr. Lewis, do you have a copy of the petition now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me make that. No. All right. What else, Ms. Barker?
And also Mr. Medina's motion for drug testing. That's why we're here, and that's what we're here on now, because they don't want to move forward until there's been something done on that motion.
Mr. Medina, go ahead.
If I may, Your Honor. Basically, my client informs me that, she's been in the presence of Mr. Lewis, using controlled substances. And also, he pretty much is a very proud user of, likes to post things on social media about his not only his drug use but also his retail abilities, shall we say. So just in light of his and also she's had him where she's had to cut short visitations with him because he smells like he's recently smoked smoked marijuana and God knows what else. And sometimes when he's come to visit my client, or as far as to visit the children, basically comes in high and just passes out on a bed in a residence. So his entire access to the children really consists of bouts of him just sleeping off whatever he was on. And my client would just like to get an accurate, an accurate picture of exactly what all Mr. Lewis is abusing there. So I would like an instanter motion to have him.
And I'd like to disagree with everything.
Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute, Mr. Lewis. The
Yes,
attorney
sir.
is still speaking. We'll give you an opportunity to speak, but go ahead, Mr. Medina.
Sure.
And so, and in fact, if I may do a screen share with you, Your Honor. In fact, let me ask permission first before, if I may, Your Honor, may I share something that Mr. Put on a little bit of evidence to my client?
Well, are you going to call your client as a witness? Is that what you're doing on this motion?
Yes, yeah, and let me just, but just real quickly, yeah, let me go ahead and do that, Your Honor, just for the sake of moving this thing along. And then, like I said, just present like a little bit of evidence for the court to evaluate.
All right.
So I'll call my client. Ma'am, His Honor's recording this. Could you state your name for the record?
Devni Garcia.
Could you speak up, please?
Devni Garcia.
Okay. And you're the mother of the children, right?
Yes.
And what are their names?
Nicholas Santana Lewis and Nathaniel Lamar Lewis.
Okay. And their father is Mr. Santana Lewis, who's part of this hearing, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And and like I told you, heard me tell His Honor. So you've seen Mr. Lewis do drugs, right?
Correct.
Objection leading, Your Honor.
Sustain.
Okay, ma'am. You in the last 6 months alone, have you had the ability to watch watch Mr. Lewis? Like, have have you seen him do things around you?
Not around me.
Okay, so how do you know that he's doing drugs?
Due to his friends' social media and based on his mom, so everything gets told around, and I've seen him a couple times in the park.
Okay, now, are you here to also tell me that he's also you've also seen you've seen his social media pages, right?
Correct.
Okay, in fact, he has a Twitter page, right?
Correct.
Okay, what's his name on the Twitter page?
At Money Hunter 2001, but AH got trapped out.
Okay, so if I go on Twitter and I look for at Money Hunter 2001, that'll lead me to him, right?
Correct.
And in fact, if in fact on in fact the profile picture on that Twitter page is him, right?
Correct.
Okay. And so you've seen it even up until the recent before this hearing, right?
Correct.
Okay. And in fact, one time, like last week, he talked about about drug use on that, right?
Yes.
Your Honor, objection leading.
Sustain.
Okay, ma'am. What was he talking about on that page back in late November?
He talked about his mom, him crossing by or something, and his mom smelling the weed off him, and something about her reaction about it.
Okay. Well, he talked about that she smells his weed, right?
Of course.
Okay. And in fact, you have a screenshot of that to show the judge, right?
Correct.
Okay. If I may present, via screen share, Petitioner's Exhibit 1 on page 19, which is a screenshot of the said Twitter page, Your Honor. I move to admit it into evidence.
Your Honor,
Any objections, Ms. Parker?
No.
Any objections, Mr. Lewis? Legal objections?
no, sir. I'm
All
willing to take the drug test.
No.
Well, then there's no, we don't need to put the, we don't need to put any evidence on.
Perfect. Okay.
But again, in the case of me doing the drug test, is there a way we could get her medically evaluated for her suicide attempt while my children were under her supervision?
You'll have to, you'll have to make certain motions about that, but legal
What's that attorney?
motions.
And how do I go on about that?
Sir, I can't give you any legal advice.
No. Okay.
Attorney.
Next
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I filed a proposed order as well. Should be in there.
Let me see if I can find the order.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm willing to do whatever the terms are to be for me to get my visitation rights.
All right, hold on a minute. I need to pull up the case again. Lewis, okay. All right, I see your order. Okay, the order on motion for instant or drug screening would order you, Mr. Lewis, to proceed to the National Screening Center, 407 Fannin, and for the drug testing. She will pay for it, but if you
and I-
test positive, you will have to reimburse her for the amount.
No, I will test positive for marijuana.
Well, then you'll have to. Well, then
We'll both test for that.
then do we need drug testing?
No, so I'll tell
Mr.
you right now.
No, wait a
I will
minute.
test
Mr.
positive for marijuana.
Mr. Medina, he's admitting that he uses marijuana. You need drug testing?
Yeah, because there's other substances that he's
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Like, I'll take the test. 'Cause I just want to see my kids.
All right.
yeah, so
That's all I want. So I just see him. I'm cool. You want me to go over there to see him? I'm okay with that. Visitation,
All right,
supervised.
then.
I'm okay with that.
All right, then the motion is granted. Do we have a reset date for this matter?
well, if he's already if Mr. Lewis has already agreed to a supervised visitation, we'll not be able to render today, Your Honor. And as long as
Whatever they want, whatever, I'm okay with whatever terms is being presented to me.
Well, all right. You all make it. Then you all discuss it and make a decision on what you want me to rule on. And it may be an agreed temporary order. Is that what we're working with, Ms. Parker? Possibly?
It seems as such right now, yes.
All right. Then you all discuss it and come up with whatever agreement you may have. And I may not need to even make any entries other than sign the agreement.
Okay, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Lewis, can you go back to that first Zoom where you came from? We're gonna go back over there. Do you have that? Do you need me to give you the number for that again?
No, ma'am. I still have it.
Okay, well, Mr. Lewis and Mr. Medina and Ms. Garcia, can you proceed back over to that Zoom where we just were?
okay, could you give me the number? The one that I was in originally.
Yeah, the original, the one where the first one, that
Okay,
one.
very first one. All right, I'll go back over there.
All right.
Okay.
I'm canceling any docket entries here because it seems like we're going to reach an agreement. And Mr.
Well, Your Honor, I would like to keep the docket entry for him accepting service.
Acknowledges. Okay, as to receipt of petition, that'll remain. Okay, but
Okay.
regarding the motion, we won't have to make any entries because I expect that there will be an agreement and Mr. Lewis will have an opportunity to visit his children. Evidently, that's what he wants to do. So, okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lewis. Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Are we dealing with the Bryant case? Raylan, Lamar Bryant,
No.
Solis and Williams?
Yes, Solis and Williams.
Charles,
Mr. Solis, unmute yourself, please.
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Solis, Mr.
Yes.
Solis, I've been calling you and emailing you. I need you to re-sign the PTO, the DNA order, the new one I sent you. Go ahead and do that, please.
Okay,
Sign the new
resign the
one.
new one.
I had to resend it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the CSD.
wait a
615.
minute. We need, who else is here? Miss Crystalline Williams, is that correct?
Yes, go ahead and unmute yourself, Ms. Williams.
All right, this is called number 2020-29029. In the interest of Raylan Bryant, all parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Crystal Williams, and I'm his mother.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
Supposed to be the alleged father.
All right, and for the state?
Hoya Armstrong, representing the Office of the Attorney General.
Okay, what are we doing today, Ms. Armstrong?
Thank you, Your Honor. My office filed a petition to establish the paternity. Both parties are requesting DNA testing for this child. I also sent over the copy of the petition to Mr. Solis so he can accept service on the record today.
Okay, let's start off with that. Mr. Solis, have you received the petition to establish the parent-child relationship?
Yes, I received the petition.
Okay. Father acknowledges receipt of petition. Okay, and next we have both parties requesting DNA testing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
That's granted. What else we got?
Thank you, Your Honor. That's it. The new trial date will be April 13th.
Okay, case reset
2021.
to April 13th, 2021. Okay.
Yes, sir. And both parties have already signed the DNA order, so I'll submit it to the court.
Okay. Anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, for future hearings, you know, when I said, is this the Bryant case? All AGs, you know, that's the style of the case. That's what the case is. It's a Bryant case. All
That's the
AGs,
child's last name?
yes, all
Okay.
AGs look at the non-custodial and custodial parents. That's how they pick up the name, but the actual style is in the interest of Raylan Lamar Bryant. So
Yes,
you all need to
yes.
sort of pay attention to that,
Absolutely.
because, you know, just for general purposes. Okay.
No
Anything
problem.
anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank
All
you.
right. Okay. Thank you.
May they be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, y'all two can leave and we'll see you on April 13th. Thank you. So
All right,
Lisa,
no problem. All right, have a blessed one.
thank you. And then for the next case, Your Honor, we're still
Okay.
waiting on Mr. Huffman, the attorney, and his client. I just got. off the phone,
Two
Mr. Huffman.
people entered the waiting room.
Okay,
Is that
hopefully
where I
it's
admit
them.
them?
Yes, please.
I'm going to,
The right people.
right next to the name. No. This name? Next to this name? Where? View. Oh, gotta click view first. Okay. Admit all. Okay. Okay, Ms. Vargas, please unmute yourself.
Hi, Judge. How you doing?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
All right, this is called number 2020-33235 in the interest of Jonathan Acuna. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell
2020-235. Por favor, levante la mano derecha.
you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Juro decir la verdad, toda la verdad delante de Dios.
Sí.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Guevara, please unmute yourself.
Abajo la mano.
All right, sir. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Señora, por favor, diga su nombre y la relación de usted al niño.
Mi nombre es Agustina Vargas Estrada, abuela de Jonathan Acuna.
My name is Agustina Vargas Estrada, and I am the grandmother of the child.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the child? Mr. Guevara?
I don't know yet because I would like to Mr. Garrett to speak.
I'm sorry.
You need to take that mask off.
No, he doesn't. He just needs to speak up.
Take the mask off.
All right, your name and your relationship to the child, sir?
I don't have no relationship.
You gotta talk to him.
Your name?
My name is Marvin Guevara.
Marvin Smith? Marvin Jones?
Marvin Guevara.
Okay, there we go. Now, what is your relationship to the child?
Do you have somebody to translate on Spanish?
Sure, Mr. Barrera. Ask him what his relationship to the child is.
What is your relationship to the child?
Señor, ¿cuál es su relación al niño?
Pues no tengo relación al niño todavía. No lo conozco, no.
I don't have no relation. I don't know him.
You don't know the child?
No, sir.
Okay.
¿Usted no conoce al niño?
All right. And what do we have here? Nayeli Acuna, who's that?
She is the biological mother. The child lives with grandma, Miss Vargas. Miss Acuna is the biological mother. We don't have service on her today. Mr. Rivera is going to accept service on the record. His attorney has a copy of our petition. Mr. Huffman, that's the first order of business.
All right, Mr. Huffman, please identify yourself and who you represent.
My name is Jared Huffman. I represent Marvin Guevara. Judge, he said he had no relationship with the child. The state's brought a paternity action.
So, that's going to be determined,
I know.
Okay.
He has no relationship now.
All right. My question is to you is, are you accepting a petition to establish a parent-child relationship on behalf of Mr. Guevara?
Yes, I am.
All right.
And I've also sent the blood test order to you.
Okay, just a minute, sir.
No.
Acknowledges. All right, Miss Armstrong, what is the next step?
The next order of business, Your Honor, Mr. Guevara is requesting a DNA testing on this 15-year-old child in Acuna. And obviously the state objects to DNA testing. The child is 15 years of age. Mr. Guevara has known about the child since the child was 2 years of age. But that is his request. But I'll let him.
All right, Mr. Huffman.
I didn't understand the objection, Judge.
The objection is that the child is 15 years of age. He's known the child since the child was 2 years of age.
That's not what my client's telling me.
I understand. You want to proceed with your request, Mr. Huffman?
Yes, we've requested blood tests, and there's been an order prepared, and I was provided with an email address, and I've sent the blood test back to this email address.
Okay. And Miss Vargas, do you know Mr. Guevara?
Señor Vargas, ¿usted conoce al señor Guevara?
Sí.
Yes. How?
¿Cómo lo conoce?
Por fotos y en persona no, en fotos.
By pictures, not in person.
How long has the child been living with you?
¿Cuánto tiempo tiene el niño de vivir con usted?
El niño tiene como, desde que yo lo peleé en corte, tiene como desde los 2 años, está conmigo hasta ahorita.
Since I fought him in court, I've had him since he was 2 years old.
Who did you fight in court?
¿A quién peleó el niño en corte?
El Estado por la custodia, yo lo peleé.
Okay, I guess CPS was involved in this
Got-
case. Is that right, Ms. Armstrong? Do you know if
El-
CPS was?
La organización
I'm not aware of CPS.
No.
involved.
estaba involucrado en el caso.
Sí.
Sí.
All right, let me look at the
Yes.
case file.
Un momento.
Let's see. 32323. Okay, at least on this case, there's no other previous orders.
Correct. It's not.
And so, Mrs. Vargas, is there an order that says that you have custody of these children? Of this child?
Señora Vargas, ¿usted tiene una orden de la corte que usted tiene custodia de este niño?
Sí.
Yes.
Under what case number?
¿Bajo qué número de caso?
Permítame un segundito.
One
Doubt
moment.
that. I doubt that very seriously, Judge.
Okay, well, we're doing a little investigating here.
¿Cuál es el número de casa?
So she has the cost number ready.
Okay, hold on. What is the cause number?
¿Cuál es el número de caso?
Es 200702859J.
Could you give me that to me in English?
2007 0258. I'm sorry. 2007-02859J.
Oh no, I'm sorry. She gave you the wrong. She got custody of 2 kids, Jonathan and Mauricio. She gave you the wrong one. I'm sorry.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
This was a hold of Mauricio. I'm sorry.
All right, so give me the
Jonathan.
correct number.
Sorry.
¿Cuál es el número de Jonathan?
Es 2006-1038-6J.
2006-10386J.
Judge, as the court knows, that's a confidential file. That's a juvenile file. I have no way of looking at it.
Okay. I don't think that's the right number. This has to do with Spring Independent School District. Give me that. Oh, 2007. I'm sorry, I've got the wrong. I input the wrong number.
Aquí tiene el nombre de Marvin.
Ujú.
2007 0285 9.
No, that's
Oh
the
no,
wrong
that's
one.
the wrong
That's the
one.
wrong one. She gave us a new one. She gave us a new cause number. 2006.
Okay, give me the new cause number again, please.
El número de
Arnoldo.
causa otra vez.
Es 2006-10386J.
2006-10386J. J.
All right, let's see if I can. Yeah, okay. There's. Hmm? Okay, let's see. Okay, this is against this is CPS against Miss Nayeli.
Este es un caso de CPS contra la señora Nayeli.
That's the biological mother, Naili
Yeah,
Acuna.
yeah, okay.
Ella es la mamá del niño.
Do you know about that CPS case?
No, nothing.
And this is Mauricio, all right?
No, Jonathan.
No.
Okay, well, the 2007-02859J is Mauricio.
Correct. That's why she gave us a new cause number.
No, that's the number that she just gave me. Okay, let's try again. Hold on, Maria, come over here. Give us a new number, Arnoldo.
2006-10386J.
There's more than one case then.
Okay, this is, let's see, decree. This is Jonathan. Okay. Good. In this case, the court has made no findings as to Mr. Guevara.
En este caso
And
no se ha ido un conocimiento del señor Guevara.
They just have an unknown father.
Tienen en la orden el papá no conocido.
Sí, aquí está el nombre de él. En el papel de la corte sí lo tengo. Aquí aquí está el nombre de Marvin Guevara.
On the court papers that I have, his name is on here, Marvin Guevara.
That's right. The court made no findings as to Marvin Guevara.
La corte no encontró ni una orden contra el señor Marvin Guevara.
Also, court makes no findings as to the unknown father.
Que la corte no hizo ni una orden contra el papá sin conocer el papá.
So, Miss Armstrong, how do we come by the information that Mr. Guevara is the father of this child?
We did we did a petition back in 2016 between mom, Miss Acuna. The case was dismissed when she named him as the father. She named him as the father in the previous petition that got dismissed, Mr. Acuna, the biological father.
So he has never been established as the father of the child. So you're
That's
trying
correct. That's why we filed an
establish him.
establishment order, Your Honor, a petition to establish.
Okay. Well, it appears that there's quite a bit of confusion here, so I'm going to order DNA testing.
Okay.
Voy a ordenar, vamos a ordenar examen de ADN.
Okay.
The reset date, Your Honor, we're requesting is April 13th, 2021.
La próxima corte que estamos pidiendo queremos que sea 13 de abril 2021.
All right.
Okay.
The case is reset to April 13th, 2021, and DNA testing is ordered.
Thank you, Your
La
Honor.
corte ordena examen de ADN y vamos a regresar para atrás el 13 de abril de 2021.
Okay.
Okay, el examen de
All right. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
May we be excused, Judge?
Yes, sir.
Have a good
you.
day. I think
You may want to talk to Miss Armstrong.
yeah, if she doesn't have my email, she has my telephone number. She can call me.